Let's get into this one, right? We like letting the music play us in. I think it's nice. Trace has been really conducting that. Look at these camera angles. Oh, I feel like we're watching a film. Or a film, as my nan would say.
Heaven smoke down for Electronic. Fast B play. OG, they set up 3 mid aggressive, and they do have a kit rather, a Mantu with a double nade. Can they stop the plant from this position? Alexa B is waiting, and Mantu's up in Heaven as well. There's a chance. They need to go in now, though, a bit late. They do kill Electronic, but he's already put the bomb in, and now Perfecto trying to hold on to Connector. 3 players coming from this position. If Perfecto can stall, this could be a big problem for OG, who are trapped in the door, but they burst out with a kill, and only a dink back for NaVi. They have to get some form of ground, some form of space, and Boomish attempts to do so. Simple tapping them in the face. He's got 3. The round looks to be done. Simple. Can he do it on his own?
No, surely not. He did a 1v3 last up on Trey, but this would be 1v5. He gets 4 out of the 5 required. What? That is absolutely unreal. Wow. Now, OG do still win it, but Simple certainly didn't make it easy, did he?
Oh, my. Oh, my. That was on a plate for Simple. He almost had it. He just looks.
I was feeling it. I was feeling it, man. I was believing.
Yeah, OG, need a pause after that one. I don't blame them. Ooh, calm down, guys. Calm down. That was scary stuff, right? And OG had all the room. The double nade is good. It is late, yeah, but it gets the planter off after the bomb gets planted. OG trade effect, or not even trade. They just kill everyone on short water and get out of connector with no issue. And then Simple, 4 kills in an instant.
Look at it. Look, he makes it look like it's just a stroll, man.
And then he looks away, but Mantu's coming from the same position. Great round for Mantu as well. Gets 3 kills, right? Like, obviously, kind of sleeping on OG in this fact, but for good reason with Simple on the other side. And yeah, he's going to buy immediately, waiting for no one. Why would you? Think about on the city side of train how many, well, not how many, 2 ecos were won by NaVi with just pistols and a scout on Simple, or in one case the AWP. It wasn't like NaVi were forcing it. It was buys like these, where we have P250s, but we also have Simple armed and dangerous. Can he do the damage for us? Heavy mid push for OG. They've gone up long with 2, and Mantu is in mid. Alexa B holding on to Connector. So NaVi, a lot of ground to regain, and they don't even know about it. Flash up, will they be ready for playground control? Valde in there, MBK taking attention. Simple's dropped him, but he's very low in the process. And now Valde, the jig is up. They know you're here, bud. He might get trapped. Flash is dodged. Valde goes back in with a lot of damage. He needs multiple kills here to make it worthwhile, as NaVi will be able to get this gun if they take him down, but responded swiftly. Simple with a second, drops out into B as they now know they've got this position. Flamey actually got the opening kill here, and so now NaVi, as long as they're not stopped by Mantu on this con rotate, should be able to get a plant, but he is very fast ahead of the game, and he turns back to watch Monster, giving Simple the cross to the site. If he can plant for Heaven, Flamey is in a great position to win this round.
Yeah, now Simple, he's able to stay alive, and he jumps down as the nade goes in, but it still catches him. Flamey, bomb planted for Heaven. He's got an MP9 and a Deagle. One of these is ripe for this kind of range, the other not so much. And there's a smoke down on the bomb. Now, if Valde is the guy to get on that, that's dangerous. Spam almost does the damage. Mantu lining him with a little bit more, but Valde's there to get it back under control. Defuse for OG. And that there is them locking in a second, in spite of the force from Simple. He even has enough money to invest here and now once again.
Living his best life, Harry. That's kind of what we're looking at. Simple, 6-2. 3 players on the same team, yet to frag. And here we are. I don't even know if we can call them reruns anymore, Hugo, because, well, it's the Simple show usually, right? But my goodness.
Is this live?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine, Hugo.
Wow, thanks, Trace.
I'm kidding. It is live. Certainly is live. There's no running it back now.
But if you're watching this on a rerun, then it's not live. But
I mean, if you're watching a rerun, it's pre-recorded. But also, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Buy round out. OG, they've got the guns. So it's Simple. Flash into the toilet, or not quite, but it will be fine. Yeah,
like,
you know, within the region.
I mean, maybe, just maybe, that blinds guy playing a close right angle, but
Yeah, maybe
like,
it's the best flash we've ever seen, Trace, and we just never knew.
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
I don't understand. This game, it's just so easy, and these guys, they just have such a hard time with it.
Simple knows, dude. Simple knows how easy this game is. Not many have that knowledge. Okay, they show Toilet's control, they show presence on A, it's forced to 3 rotate up towards that top site, and smokes down mean OG don't have the info, at least yet. They will fade soon, and actually re-aggression is perfect for MBK. He's pushed up close so he can hear everything, which is in this case nothing, and maybe that's enough to confirm a rotate down towards B. That's where NaVi are going. Molly on the barrels, they go quick in, Valde on a cross angle, Boomich checks it, and he's so blind, but he's running forward, holding that W key, and making space for NaVi. He even is helped out with a second. Simple saving the day, and Mantu smoked off in CT. It might have to be a save here for OG. NaVi are even boosting up into the heavens. They're crossing all the way, so yeah, that's a smart move from Simple. He doesn't want to boost up into the middle of the choke point, rather the edge, and he checks his corners as he tries to chase down these saving players. Now, everyone's walking, so Simple has a very good chance to get exits here, especially as he hears Mantu reload on that top site. But he can't run. And that's the biggest problem here, as OG put distance between themselves and A. Regardless, it's a NaVi round, and they're going to be happy with that.
And it's just, you know, Simple trying to hawk down these players. It just kind of shows the mindset he's in right now, which is domination.
Yeah, feeling invincible, and for good reason.
Maybe even domination in a can. Right now, the loser tiers they're just over there for NaVi. Talking 2-1. After, you know, basically Simple showing up on train and breaking hearts.
Breaking faces. OG buy back in of that save with 3 guns kept. So Alexi on a pistol. He's been playing connector though. We'll see if that keeps up. He goes in middle this time. NaVi are going to join him. Oh dear, through the smoke as it blooms. Alexi dead. Electronic, he's late to long. He hasn't realized they've both crossed out into the open, so that wasn't communicated. Boomich gets caught, and Perfecto coming through a smoke, aggressed onto by Mantu. I like what OG are doing in these CT rounds. They've been trying to do it since the pistol, pushing 3 in middle every round so far, and taking this control and trying to take fights. It does leave B susceptible, and Flamey has found lurks into it in the past. He's going to go back for it again. Him v Valde, who is giving up the site to play retake. Smart decision considering his weapon. OG re-aggressing it long though. What boost is this? What do they got up their sleeve? I know there's something here. Don't tell me they're just, okay, they're just hugging the wall together. They're just grouping for warmth.
Just going kind of like around and around and around again. Ring around the roses, as I think Harry called it.
He's drinking water, so he can't respond. He can't defend himself.
I did call it that.
Water.
Water?
Water.
He's open, mate. NaVi, free sight, innit?
That's cracking, mate.
I mean, you guys sound like you're saying water with like a D in it.
Water?
Like,
No, man. You guys say
UAD.
water.
Water.
Hey guys, would you like a free refill?
Hey, would any of you guys like some water?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the west coast of the States, they say water. I mean, I say water. Most people that can read say water.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, the tide is starting to come in here on this side of B.
How does that molly push Electronic out? It was in the water. It was below him. Flamey is below them, but Issa comes in from above. I don't know what happened there to Electronic, but he was on default, and the molly was below him, but it crept through the crack or something. I don't even know.
Gotta watch out, man. Can't just let any whole thing creep on into the bomb site.
Methodical retake for OG, though. They come in from every position possible with their 3 remaining players. NaVi getting tested on this map, right? They kind of wrecked to start the series rather, but this is a different vibe we've got. OG, they had a bit of a CT comeback before they were removed at the end of train, 5 or 6 rounds in a row. Well, they're starting off strong here as well. Deep Molotov in middle. NaVi have been combating towards mid every round. They've never been able to get that control for free. Flash for Boomich to get them out short water. There's 2 players fighting for it. OG actually a heavier B setup this time. It's the right call. NaVi have defaulted towards B for a change.
Yeah, they're going to boost up Issa. See what he can see in towards this short side. Spots that Con's open and then gets out of there. And we got a boost on the other side. Or is this just a bit? Yeah, it is. That's what it's looking like, at least. Oh, this is a weird fight. It's like a battle of nades, and they're all kind of leaning towards maybe throwing a boost in, but they both decide against it. Very heavy B presence here for OG. I didn't really see much on that mid duel early on.
Like that. Flamey's going to try to assert some dominance here. Wants to show some face, perhaps, over here at the sandbags, and maybe even take control of it should the fights go his way. Still 5 alive on both sides. And this is where things start to get dicey. We're under 30 seconds on the clock, and you can tell NaVi, they position themselves for this B hit. Flamey will be the first to go up. What other grenades will follow? Certainly not many to work with here. Boomich with the first frag on the round. And the swing from Alexi B proves to be fatal. Perfecto leading the charge, though. And that should be a bomb plant. Even with 10 seconds left on the clock, just MBK. Good luck today. Not happening. Simple with the last frag in the round. And still, NaVi down by 1, but that's a much better feel if you're NaVi.
Yeah, great round for Perfecto as well. He comes late out of A. He mollies barrel. That pushes Issa into pit, and then Flamey wallbangs Issa so low. Perfecto follows up by clearing Alexi B close, and then even gets another kill onto Issa. So just removing that 4-man B stack like it's nothing. NaVi with a late execute into B. Not much time, but all the results.
I like MBK's setup there, though. You can tell when he's frustrated, he has answers. He can either take his headset off for a second, or, as we just saw, the window right next to his computer, he just looks out, peers into what I'm sure is, you know, really nice pool, overset by maybe some mountains and stuff. Who knows, really? Tranquility is what I'm looking for.
Bit of zen in the mix. Oh.
For you. It's Electronic taking down Alexi B. Right from the very tippity top of the connector. Nobody else wants to play with fate, so they back away. Just kidding. Mantu wanted some too.
Yeah, they actually ran out of T-spawn, but Perfecto waited a few more seconds. No one came up the ladder, so Valde being very patient here, but he could still catch Electronic if he goes late through Con or T-spawn. We'll see what happens there. Because right now this round is lost. Otherwise, MBK needs to take some scalps off if they want a chance. This is still looking at A as well. Scout's been seen. NaVi know what they're up against. The B site pretty open for the taking.
And for Valde, he's one of the most forward positions you could possibly get as a CT player, and yet not able to really garner that information, or better yet, what were they going to do with the information in the first place? It's NaVi on full equipment here. Geared out. So finally we see a tie game here at 3-3, because there's no way in hell OG are ever gonna win this round. Not in a million light years, not even a remote chance that this round is gonna go any different than what I just said. That's a Harry Russell guarantee.
That is, man. I'll put my name on that.
All right.
Look at this. I'm about to be proven right. Yeah, 3-3. NaVi get that locked in. They go flawless. Hugo, you and I, we recently played an ESCA game on this map, if you remember, versus a other CIS legend.
Davcost.
Yeah, Mr. Davcost.
Oh, I thought you guys were going to say Markelov.
Nah, sadly not Markelov. We did lose to Davcost.
16-14.
Yeah,
we put up a fight, Harry. We gave it a go.
Tried.
Yeah, can't win them all, I guess.
But ESCA is great fun. You guys should check that out. And if I'm not mistaken, I think your placements are free to play throughout the duration of Pro League.
And moreover, if you get that insider, you get to play on all the cool toys.
Yeah, man. And there's a lot of
much
cool
from that.
toys there.
This isn't even us, you know, shilling out, selling out. This is, you know, real innovation when it comes down to Counter-Strike. And almost infuriating for all of us boomers that sat there for hours upon hours just trying to figure out one smoke. And now you Zoomers get to press one button in ESEA and line up a smoke and see exactly where it falls. You can press 2 buttons, a start and stop location, and it'll tell you how to throw it and where you can throw it from.
Yeah.
It's bananas.
No, it is kind of nuts, isn't it?
And you coded that whole thing, Harry, so...
Yeah, man, me and Casey Foster, we just banged that out together. We worked on that overnight, and next day, mate, what do you know? We had this great project up and running. It was that easy. Simple. Looking up into heaven. Ooh, he does get dropped by MBK's scout through something. I think through the heaven wall. Into this 4-on-4. Flamey's helped keep it in the advantage of NaVi.
I love this passive play for NaVi, right? Like, they're taking B, but they're not actually taking B. They're waiting for OG to give them these kills, and OG are so desperately aware that this is a B take that they're just pushing into angles. Finally, NaVi run the site down after 2 more picks, but you could see OG like trying to regress past that water spot, and NaVi, they have Monster, they have that long, short angle towards Pit, and they go, you want the kills? Come to us then. We'll take them.
Okay, Zoomer.
Yeah, Simple getting a taste of his own medicine.
Skimple.
It's not what I meant.
He's definitely not skimping around in here.
No, maybe skipping to the finish line. 4-3 for NaVi. They deal with the eco.
I just, you know, Skimple, you got like skim milk, skimming off the top. We can go skimming. I'm sure that's a thing, something.
Yeah, man, I'm sure it is, but look at this. It's a fast B play. Boomich in the air, jumps over Easter. He doesn't even know about it. Now, Valder is still here on the sandbags, putting up a bit of a hold. That Molly is going to force the reposition out of him. But NaVi are losing men, and Mansu just takes the fight straight up. It's left onto Simple in another clutch here, 1v3. We have seen him do this before. In fact, many a time. What's he got up his sleeve for us now? Plenty of time on the clock. There is a player boosted at sandbag. Simple, will he be ready? Well, now he will. Shots rain in. They try and push him, but try and attempt the beast is tempting fate here. Simple in with another. Mansu there to keep it locked in.
The heck, man.
I gotta say, man, Mansu deserves a lot of credit right now. Like, it's hard to ever match Simple's level, but the confidence that he's playing with, the fact that he just chases down this kill here onto Electronic, doesn't give the respect over, catches Electronic reloading, is even quick to duel Simple from heaven. Mansu is stepping up, and that there could be an answer for OG as they tie us back up once again at 4-4.
All right. That guy in the bottom left, not the very bottom left, but, you know, just
leg up.
Wait, that guy's got a treadmill in the same room. Is that the guy?
No, I think it's a different guy, but it is a treadmill, and we encourage working out while you watch Counter-Strike. That's a good combo.
But only if you're wearing a Star Wars mask.
I mean, all 3 of us are on exercise bikes right now, right? Like, jeez. All right, here you go.
Yeah, sorry.
Very excitable. You know, I know you love bikes, but man, 4-4. OG. They're riding their way back into this one.
Indeed.
Swimmingly.
David Trimmingly.
Yes.
Simple's got the AWP out as well. More nades in mid for OG, and they have 3 here again. They've been making the right calls with these early CT setups and have been finding giving away B and playing retake, sometimes to good success. Electronic's going to get flashed in toilets by Boomich, but double setup and both of them playing anti-flash. Good luck here. And BK peeks back in, but Mansu steals the kill away. That's a great setup. And Electronic, he's judging by the kill feed was blind. Sometimes that can be deceiving, right? You don't know how true that is. It could just be a little bit blind. Sometimes it can be full white. You don't know. But regardless, didn't go the way of NaVi, did it? Opening kill for OG, and they just tuck in the toilets. I love this. NaVi know there's 2 here, but they only know about 2. Great shot for Simple, but MBK still has long under control. They can't cross. NaVi are now enticed, though, interested in what these toilets offer them. And it might offer up a kill. MBK going back in. Perfecto finds him, though. Alexi's time to shine now. They don't know about his position. They've yet to see him swapping the AWP out. Bogdan isn't Simple, but Perfecto might be. And NaVi, they go back down to B.
Yeah, Alexi's going to get that information. He's going to have to kind of make a move on that mark. Considering how far the timer's gone down, he knows that the jig's up. It's got to be on B. Harry, that is not how they started this B hit, with the bomb being taken down to the back lines. However, some redemption here, a vindication. Simple and Flamey tag teaming for 2, and it's just Alexi B on that push. He's come from connector. He finds himself at sandbags, but now with the bomb planted, it becomes a completely different ball game. Flamey and Simple are not going to have to do entirely too much to win the round. It's Alexi B that falls.
Whoever was on bridge or back towards graffiti threw a smoke, and then the smoke just flew back into their face. I don't even know what happened. It just like completely reversed direction.
It's the law of physics, man.
Yeah, dude.
Law of physicals.
Gravity's weird.
Digital gravity is weird.
Full eco for OG. Bitter pill to swallow and a mid push on the cards.
Very heavy connector presence, and that could cause some problems for Perfecto. Either he's about to pad the living hell out of his stats,
or he's going to give a gun away.
Yeah, or he's going to get churned up by this stacking connector. Electronic is throwing over some mid-util to try and cut off the toilets. NaVi are leaning towards B, though, and Boomich is already actually pretty deep within the site. They realize that it's clear, and that's good enough for NaVi. And if it's good enough for NaVi, it's good enough for us. Now, this connector hold, Electronic gets one. He's going to realize very, very quickly that not really where he wants to be.
And it's just such a bad feeling when you're that CT side and you're all the way across the map. You hear all the utility blooming like an onion over on the other side, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. It's going to look to put something in the works here, even for the side of OG, in a round that's all but lost, technically speaking. We're going to have some confrontation here towards spawn. Let's see how this one shakes down.
Might not even happen. Valdi doesn't push round. Electronic doesn't look too interested. There's a Mac 10 for Man 2. Not really much of an upgrade, though. Doubt he'll even keep it in this round. We'll have to see. He's been playing A on that retake on B. A lot of rounds coming in through heaven. So, not ready to gun for that position. 6-4 for NaVi. In control of the situation. They've been a slower start to that of Train, but they're back in control. 5 out of the last 6 rounds for NaVi as well, worth noting. So they've been streaking together, and they're going to go back to B with a fast approach again. Flashes through. Oh dear, pushing short water. That's something NaVi are ready for. And Flamey, he's not ready enough. He gets taken down by Issa. Valde's here as well. Perfecto gonna molly it. Valde usually smoking himself out of this spot anyway. Will have to do so again. And a 5-on-3 as Alexi B puts up a kill in the pit. He can't see through the smoke, and it favors Perfecto. Boost could be good in a position like this, but a bomb getting planted, and Simple needs to molly off the flank. He's down to 10 health. His teammates will have to do the heavy lifting here.
How on earth did he survive the cross? He actually gets by these players that are down in this position. Now Boomich taking up Simple's angle, and he needs to deliver now more than ever. Boomich is in with the first, but there are more where that came from. Boomich, lots of damage, but not the killing blow, and a missed shot from Simple leaves it all on Perfecto. This was a 3-on-3, and now Perfecto's got to come in clutch, trying to hide, but MBK deletes him with the smoke down.
Now, a cool thing right there, though, is you see NaVi, they go to Molotov off sandbags. They get Valde out of that position, and then subsequently throw another Molotov so he can't reaggress through the smoke at the same area. Doesn't really matter now that they've lost the round, but it's the little details, like MBK shooting Issa in the back.
Yeah, you know, a bit of revenge. It wasn't Issa to do it back on Train, but NBK, he'll take whoever he can. And as long as it wins the round out for OG as well. The retakes have been good on this B side. That continues for OG. Perfecto, a few more seconds would have made all the difference with that bomb timer. If he could just have hidden in the pit, he might have had that round, but he repositions and the smoke blooms on him right as he takes a shot. Very bad timing. Smoke on the molly in mid. NaVi get out through and past it. It's not a heavy mid setup for a change for OG. They're back to a quad B as NaVi have been stacking it and going hard early. I like the boost. Very grimy indeed. They've blown the door off. And so any feet will be seen. It should be a kill. Oh, it's only a leg. Fires early. Perfecto down to 18, but still can be weaponized despite the low health. Only one player on A, and MBK's jump spotting. That's important because NaVi are coming up long with the bomb.
Yeah, there's that rotation back already, but Simple is here, scoped up at long. He's going to have to flick down if they do peek. There is the AWP of Mantu on the other side, and we might have that head-to-head any second now between Simple and Mantu. Oh, he hits it! What in God's name is that? That is a little bit gross from Simple.
It's not fair for Alexi.
Yeah, Alexi was just trying to have like a passing glance up long.
Is anybody there?
Oh dear. All right. Now NaVi go back towards this B site. They get the pick at 8, but that's not where they're looking to end up here. 35 seconds left. Now, there is Valde deep at the sandbags. He does blindside Flamey. MBK's aggressed down through the connector as well, and that's throwing a real spanner in the works. NaVi, they've got no choice but to commit into this B site, and Boomich dealt with Simple. 20 seconds. I don't think there's even a chance that they can go for this round. It might just have to be a save. It's not what they wanted, but it's what they've been given. And so for Simple and Electronic, it will just be staying alive as the aim of the game here.
Yeah, it's the bomb getting dropped that is the big issue. Simple realizes with his teammate not there to trade, he would, in effect, have to get at least 2 kills in B with 10 seconds with the bomb to be planted, but he doesn't have any information. It's just not a realistic round for NaVi, and so it falls apart at the seams, 6-6. OG, I'm glad they're putting up a fight on this map as well, right? Like, it's not been a great one for them recently. Only 4 maps played in recent history, and the only win being over Godsend. All these games are back at Summit as well, so it's been some time for OG.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Alexi, he's so high up. Is he jumping off of the dumpster there? That's probably why Simple gets away with it. Usually you just jump off the edge of the SWAT van, but yeah, he goes high, and Simple puts him 6 feet under. The AWP is again continuing for both sides. We're yet to see too much of a battle between Simple and Mantu with those weapons. Perfecto coming through connector. He jumps, scared of the boost again, scared of getting legged, but it's not the leg, it's the body that gets shot at by MBK. Again, Boomich out monster, needs an opening kill. This round is in the dirt, it's already done. NaVi are so far away, and Boomich is committed on his own.
Yeah, they've actually been throwing this wall of smokes down for him, but Issa just spamming it. He's dealt with Boomich. It's back to Simple and Electronic, the duo that had to save at the end of the last round. This time they've at least got a minute, but a 2-on-5 is required here. MBK could be a bit of a liability if Simple is able to catch him when this smoke fades. MBK sees that that smoke is now gone, but he's going to hang around, and he's got Valde here to help him out. Oh dear, they both fall immediately, so forget what I said about helping at all. Instead, they've actually opened up this round for NaVi, a 2-on-3 now. And NaVi setting up like they want to move towards this A site. Mantu is here on the AWP, and he has got to deliver now more than ever. The rotation's coming in. Alexa B moving up from that B side of the map, decides against it, hangs about, and oh dearie me, Simple dealt with by Mantu, and it's left onto Electronic. Turns from the flash, nice. But Mantu peeks with it, and so he locks in that 7th round for OG.
Yeah, he's been shining in this series, right? CT sides mainly, the comeback on train, and now the start of this. He's 13-4. He's not even dying. So that's great work for Mantu. Issa as well, impact player.
And moreover, for OG, they're showing that they're still in the series. There's a world where they pick up this half 9-6.
Yeah, Nuke is a finale as well, right? Like, that's an OG classic map. So even though they've had their troubles, I mean, OG have had their troubles on pretty much every map as of late, right? But
yeah, man.
Like, if they win this, I'll be impressed, because Nuke is definitely one that they're going to be ready for. How they flashed off. Ooh, did Flamey see him there? Maybe. But he won't be able to push out and get the kill. His timing is gone. And Issa is here, pushed up on the short water. Electronic faking mid with the toilet smoke will keep 2 players on A, but the door getting opened. Oh, Alexi trying to draw attention so Issa can activate from the pit. Alexi is going to throw a grenade in. Nice. And Molly will stall things out. They come through the monster, but the short play is not here. It's just up to Simple, who does trade. And now NaVi, 4-on-4. The bomb has been seen outside of B. Rotations can be thrown down to that lower site, and MBK is already on his way.
Uh-oh.
Is Perfecto ready for Issa? Because he's still just been sat here all round, and he's not. He gets caught. Issa now rotating back to help out inside of the B site. Simple is deep, but Issa crossing back into the site, spotted. 3 players here now, 4 OG and Simple looking for any kind of open. And this bomb on the back of Boomich.
What?
Maybe looking to move out. Simple with a nice tap onto MBK, leaves him at 1 HP. And Electronic now, the round is in his hands. There's 25 seconds left and he is deep within A. If he's able to catch Mantu on this rotation up, maybe there's a chance, but Mantu is playing it safe. Tucked away for now. This is still misinformation though. Mantu has never seen anyone cross onto the truck, and so maybe Electronic's position can still come in clutch. Simple is even wrapping through B at 1 point of health. Those nades have given up the aim of the game for Electronic, but it's the fail-safe of Simple, a 1 HP Simple, that is looking to save this round for NaVi, and here he comes. No one's even considering it. Down goes Mantu, and it's a third for Simple in the round, still on 1 HP, and he's throwing this whole retake into disarray. He's forced OG to have to commit into the site, and he's trying desperately to hold on. He can't manage it. NaVi, they tie us up at 7-7, and Simple is still delivering. 19-7. The next nearest on his team is Electronic with 9 kills.
That's such a great round for NaVi because every one of these B takes have been the exact same pace where NaVi just go in the pit and they just wait and they don't actually aggress fast into B or try and rush the site. And so OG just rotate everyone down. In that time, NaVi get the info. They're like, okay, I've seen 3 players here. A should be open. And Electronic catches a great timing into the site, allowing the bomb to rotate in and giving NaVi 7. Nice flank for Simple too. This is a very strong T side. OG triple boosting a B now. Okay, let's see. Alexi B up above. This should be a free kill for him, surely. Here it comes. 2 players here. Perfecto. Oh no, the whip spray. Alexi only gets 1. He should never get traded there, but he falls off late. And now they're trapped in graffiti. Boomich has that info. Flamey's here as well, throwing in grenades, keeping OG trapped in this spot as NaVi plant.
Yeah, last round of the half, too. There's not a whole lot of places to duck and weave out of. Issa, Valde, and MBK. I scratch Issa out of that, and it just gives us Valde and MBK trying to retake this site. The bomb's not planted yet, but any second now, that should be a reality. That triple boost, and albeit good for that 1 frag, but you're right, Hugo. Should never be able to get traded from right there.
Oh, yeah, this one's as good as done. Boomich just going to close. NaVi push them out, and 8 rounds on the T side showing up on their pick. They're already a map up. They look to make it a 2-0. The OG have wind in their sails still. You'll have to wait and see.
I'm so sorry that I wasn't really there for me.
Welcome back, everybody. We are ready to jump into the second half of play, and as you can imagine, things are ready to get back underway here. It's time to jump into an 8-7 scoreline second half of Overpass. I'm Trace. I've got Harry and Hugo here with me, and we are ready. Aren't we, Harry?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am excited.
Hugo, you excited?
Yes, indeed, Mr. Russell.
Nice, man, because we got a good game. We got Simple. 20 frags at the end of the first half of play. And he's looking to do the dirty once again. Now, they did narrowly win out that first half, but it was pretty tightly contested. So let's see what OG have up their sleeve. Moving into this T-side pistol round. Gonna be OG moving into the toilets. NaVi with a 3-man stack down at the B side of the map. Simple and Electronic here to try and hold down A, and they hear the footsteps, they hear them coming. Simple, what can he do? He's already been tagged. It's Electronic sniping down the first couple. He's in with a third before he gets dealt with. They do eventually clear out the A site, but at quite the cost.
Yeah, just 2 alive here for the side of OG, and NaVi have done a pretty good job of holding on, but they might have to sacrifice a bomb plant right here.
Hits up on Boomage. Already trying to back off at the site. Will NaVi let them get that room? Valdi in the open. It's Issa to double down, though, and he's just going to completely clean up the round 4 for Issa. What a shutdown on the A site. NaVi, they try and push him from both sides, and he has no issue. Shooting left to right, sends NaVi home. 8-8, and OG, that's the building block. That's what they needed. They've won both pistols in this map as well. That sets him up for a lot of success. We may be having the Simple show on one side with a star-studded performance, 20 to his name. But right now, we need more from NaVi as OG look to take us to a third. Khalil's out in the second. Force for NaVi. We saw what the scout could do back on the CT side of Train. So can Simple bring the pain?
And unfortunately, you know, that becomes really the focal point for the NaVi side, at least from an outside perspective. It's, you know, hey, what did Simple do? What didn't Simple do? And where's the rest of NaVi? Well, this is a team game, mind you.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so it's like this 5 versus 5.
Okay.
Fast-paced FPS title. Objective-based at that. Ooh. Speaking of being based, Boomage is going to put Alexa V away before he's eventually traded by Issa.
Yeah, Simple still has this scout back in A. And after what we saw on Train, I see this scout in Simple's hands, and I get worried. I get a little concerned. So let's see what he can bring to the table here. As OG group up at long side, looking like they want to try and move in toward this A-bomb site. Simple jump spotting. Oh, well, that's how it goes for Simple. MBK just deletes him. Of course he does. Electronic now receiving the scout, looking to follow up, looking to do what Simple couldn't. He's also been tagged very, very low. The flashes are good. Just spamming shots in, hoping that that something connects, and it's not. Flashes there for Perfecto to peek, but still not really given any room. This is so asphyxiating right now from OG. They've just smoked the site. They've forced these players onto the truck. Perfecto with a double, trying to hide in the smokes, and he almost gets away with it too, but MBK there to sniff him out and put that 9th round on the board for OG. Now just an eco looming for the NaVi side. This should be 10 on the board for OG.
Oh, Simple. Or as Harry likes to call him, Skimple. Or wait, maybe that was you, Hugo.
Nah, I don't recall.
No, me.
Boomage has got the Zeus again, guys. That's it. This is what we look forward to. Oh,
he's doing the classic, Harry. It's the short push with the Zeus. I do this all the time, funnily enough.
You probably learned it from your VODs, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm sure Boomage is watching my ESC.
I went back and watched that Davcost game and was like, man, Hugo guy deleted Davcost with the short play.
I've won a lot of rounds off of that play. If you hit the surf, if you have a good spawn and you hit the surf, And like, obviously it's very dependent on their timing as well. If they're rushing, you hit the surf and then you are in their face as they come through the tunnel. Obviously, if they're like 3 seconds behind, you're dead because they're just at the back of the tunnel and they kill you. But it's a good eco idea. Boomer's just crossed as well and he's got there before OG. So if they try and push through this, they will not be ready. Good call. Smoke being set up on B for fouled it. That will land towards the bridge. Stealing that lineup. As OG, they go back towards A. Long in mind, simple, hiding behind the tree. Looking to be a bit of a...
Oh, his head was visible because he was looking at toilets. That is a damn shame. Simple dropped immediately. The com player deleted as well. Boomich's Zeus is never even going to get to play into the round, I'm imagining.
Unfortunate.
And OG just running the gauntlet into A. Boomich still committed to the Zeus, but this should be his death locked in, and it's MBK to deliver it. And this one gets swept under the rug, nice and tidily. As all 5 stay alive for OG. But now that buy round comes in for Natus Vincere.
And a pause. Good call for NaVi as well, right? Like you know, you're not in hot water just yet, but you are down in your map pick, and this is like a crucial rifle round to turn the scales back in your favor. OG, they're showing us a lot here. They're in control. 3 rounds off the back of their pistol. And a decent CT half as well. They should be happy with. NaVi did win it out, but not winning now.
Simple, 20 and 10. Of course. Meanwhile, in this tactical timeout, NaVi, you look for an answer here for their CT side. They're going to have weapons to do it with. Flamey, what you going to do there, buddy-o? OG go for the playground control. It's going to be Valde sent by his lonesome to do something, make some kind of noise over at the B site. Hitting B right now would be a disaster for the side of OG, but that's not something we have to worry about. They're on the other side of the map. Valde taking a fight to Boomich, almost able to eliminate him. Boomich down to 4 HP. He's got to back away a long way. And with that knowledge, it's OG that can traverse back down through the connector. Bomb just waiting for the call. Hey, come to A, or hey, come to B.
Electronic, he needs that info here, and he's already hearing the pitter-patter of feet out connector. Oh, it's a domes him though. That's a big opening kill for OG, considering they've already done damage to Boomich on short. So while he repositions back in a nice one and done spot on long, this could get cleared by a Molotov. There are many available for OG. MBK at the front. 30 seconds. NaVi have put 2-2 right now. Simple's going to have to put up one hell of a hold if NaVi want any way to win this round. That kit is so far away, and MBK, oh, he almost checks it, and then Boomich swings. Simple should be able to get that trade. Alexi B coming in. He's already crossed round. A Manta with the orb does take him down. Dinked and nothing more. It's a plant for OG and a save for NaVi, the best they can muster in this round. It's not what you want to call, but it is the safe play as OG find 11. They're building off of this pistol win. 4 in a row.
While we've been casting this, Henry, our old colleague, Henry G, he's gone ahead and ignited the Cloud9 Liquid rivalry already.
Nice.
Yeah,
How's he done
Jason
that?
with a nice little tweet here, one that I think is definitely worthy of being read on the stream.
All right, let's hear it.
He said, do me a favor and take us a photo of you in your little Team Liquid Superman pajamas. And also told him he won't be getting anything from Cloud9, unlike Anders, who will be receiving something. I don't know what the plan is there for Henry, but I know with the kind of moves he's already making, I'm excited to see what this C9 squad turns into.
Oh, Cloud9.
Trace, are you going to be making a comeback there?
To Cloud9?
Yeah.
As what exactly?
I don't know, man. Like
just kind of like
analyst?
the mascot? Oh,
Mascot, yeah.
Yeah, dude, we'll put you in a big like furry suit, Trace. I'm sure that'll
Big
suit
fursuit now for Trace.
That's what they call them, right?
Of course,
How
man.
about this? Why don't we take a second away from my past and look at Simple and what he's doing in the server.
21-11. And like, yeah, Simple's great, but you know, and I don't want to harp on the rest of NaVi, but individually we're just not getting like anything near as interesting for anyone else, right? Like we had Flamey, strong double AWP back on train. Perfecto had some lovely B holds as well. But right now there's not a lot to talk about other than Simple, who has been relatively quiet in the second half, other than, you know, his dominant start.
I mean, we're 5 rounds into the second half, right? Yeah. Simple ends the first half with 20 frags. And then, now he's got 1 in the second half. So, not really the fire starter, but he's still a prodigy nonetheless.
Just waiting for the right time, right? And OG, they are doing a great job of avoiding Na'Vi in this anti-eco, clearing connector, but the bomb is going B right now, and there's only Perfecto there with a rifle. Flamey's actually also come through, so 2 guns here. Na'Vi have a good chance of making this one interesting if these guns can put up a fight. But OG are being very loud about their approach here, coming down connector. Flashing their way into short. Na'Vi should start to realize what's happening. Simple's already come down to help as well with the deagle. This could be one hell of a hold for Na'Vi, but OG look to make it a quick, clean round.
Yeah, we want Simple to be doing that Warriors dance here. He's back in CT, but it's Perfecto to put up the first. MBK also burns out his teammate, and now the flank comes in at short side. Alexa B is given a bit of room here for OG, and Mantu's taking it one step further. Still 2 up, one of these being Simple over here towards CT, but he's bested by Alexi. 10 seconds, and there's one! Perfecto, almost in with the clutch. Just Mantu left to beat, who needs the kill at this point in time. Wow. And he's gonna get it with 2 seconds left and no scope onto Perfecto. 12 on the board for OG. But the reinvestment now ready to come through for Na'Vi, and we might finally get to see this AWP over in Simple's hands on this CT side.
Oh boy, that one got close, didn't it? Nice hold from Perfecto, right? He puts up the first kill and almost the last kill, but Mantu fakes it. He jumps on the right side and Perfecto crosses back into the pit instead of going on the ramp, and Mantu just jumps up above. He is storming the board. 19-4, Mantu rivaling Simple right now, not far away. We need this AWP on Simple to do a lot in this follow-up round. It is sat in the toilets, 3 on A, up mid they go. Electronics already in the playground, or the party rather, but not for long. Simple scopes up, but the Molotov shrouds his vision. He can't see a thing, so he has to back up. Boomich, while all the attention is drawn towards mid, takes a kill, but gets traded. Issa on the con lurk, and OG, they have some great T-side rounds up their sleeve right now. They are catching Na'Vi on this A site. 4 on 3. Simple's backed up. He's playing heaven, though, leaving Flamey alone on that A site. He can't jump because Mantu's there, and OG are getting closer by the second.
Yeah, Simple has rotated up at really the perfect timing here, but they're already out long, and Simple doesn't know. Flamey trying to make a play, but he only digs the hole deeper, gives that kill over to Valda. And dearie me, OG getting themselves another 13 now on the board. Simple falling silent in this second half of play. And no one else really there to answer the call. Like, Electronic is in a very similar spot. We came into this this second half with the duo of Simple and Electronic on 32 kills. Well, now we're, what, 6 rounds into it, and they have 33 kills between the two of them. So they've gained 1 in this second half. Rest of the gang haven't really been bringing much to the table either. And that's the thing, man. OG, it's a lot more kind of even across the board. The only guy who's still in single digits there is Alexa B, but you can kind of forgive him for that, you know? Like, he's often this guy who they just throw in first to make these ridiculous plays happen, and he gets all the information, and he's calling a really, really good T-side right now. Scary times for NaVi. Like, 1 or 2 things needs to happen. Either Simple needs to get ready to carry this team to a victory again, or the rest of the gang just need to start to step up. Because right now, you know, if it's not Simple, it's no one. That's kind of what it's feeling like.
Yeah, and OG is just being very methodical right now with this T side. Staying grouped, bombs not getting lost. Lurkers aren't playing aggressive. NaVi haven't tried to push anything on CT yet. It's kind of hard to get away with it on Overpass, especially with the spread. Look at OG again. One player playground, one connected, 3 outside B. Nice nades. Boomich gets dunked and chunked in this one to 25. Perfecto with the only weapon in this round, but it's still a low investment for NaVi. Simple in con, the fastest route between 2 bomb sites, so he can try and help out, but he might get avoided if OG go long. That would be just the perfect call. These calls have been great so far, and oh my, they're going to continue. They're going to the one position that NaVi do not have in the map. And they have no info either. They may hit flashes, but no confirmation. You see Electronic backing up on the A site to try and patch this void, try and get the info, but he's seen nothing yet. OG pop into the toilet, Simple still in connector. Bomb does get spotted there. That's big info for NaVi. They can just start to throw bodies at this A site, and as long as Simple stays in this position, they know that OG can't go back down towards B with the time on the clock. This is essentially a guaranteed A play for NaVi right now, as long as Simple stays here. And so I'd love to see the rotate up, but they're taking their sweet time and aware of possible lurkers. Valde was one, but he's come back through spawn to group up. Simple yet to be spotted, waiting for the time to strike, and it might be now. Alexi's got the kill though, and that's going to put doubt in Navi's mind as now the bomb gets closer towards A. They're committing OG with another kill. 2 more waves of defense on this site. Perfecto not with a weapon for the job, but the flash is good and he can swing with it. Traded after 1. Out in the truck is Flamey trying to stop the bomb, but Valde jump shots him, and Boomich already low has to do the impossible. He almost stops the plant, but almost ain't gonna cut it. And OG, they cut the cake. They are blowing out the candles. It's their birthday. 14-8, yet to drop a T-side round.
Now, Harry, correct me if I'm wrong, but did I see the Zeus animation there?
Yeah, I saw like
it.
a blue flash of light, but I didn't see anyone with the Zeus.
No, I agree. Yeah, I was confused as well. There used to be a bug where you could make any gun.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, the Zeus has attacked us. Yeah, there used to be this like bug where you could make any gun shoot the Zeus. I thought it got patched. I don't remember how you even did it, but it wouldn't like shoot the actual Zeus bullet, but it would make the animation. I don't know how you did it. I don't know if it's even still a thing, but that's my only explanation.
Well, perhaps you're out there listening and you're like, oh, yeah, you go loud. I tell you, he just doesn't know a damn lick of things.
Yeah, dude.
But maybe
Probably right.
they know the answer to it and they can tweet it at us using hashtag ESL Pro League, like we've said, and we'll continue to say. 2 kills in round 22, where Young and Lexi beat. And this is dire straits for NaVi. They're looking at a 3rd map, whether they like it or not at this rate.
Yeah, 7 in a row for OG. Lining up the nades outside B again. That smoke comes at a perfect time. Stalls this B rush, but they still want it. It's not HE grenades, it's smokes and flashes. It's a commitment through the monster smoke. MBK with the entry, and he's going to try and follow up. Flamey swings into the fight, and OG are just winning every single duel right now. MBK looking for more. Simple with a missed shot, and that will spell his demise as he gets overwhelmed. Boomich in the site has pushed through the smoke, and he's finding value from it, but only 2, and it might not be enough. Electronic in a clutch for the game.
And that nade is brutal as well. They're not even planting yet. They're delaying it to try and figure out where Electronic could be. Mantu catches the timing. Electronic looks away. It's map point now for OG on the map pick of NaVi. And a quick reminder, right? This was 8-7 to NaVi at the end of the first half. They have not got a single CT side round.
Yeah, that's a rough one to swallow right there.
Especially because, and this is something that we've said time and time again, is that Simple and Electronic had 32 kills at the end of that first half. Well, now they've got 33 kills. That's 1 from Simple, and that's it. Electronic hasn't put anything up in this second half yet. And the rest of NaVi, I can't think of any of them really doing much outside of Perfecto, maybe getting 1 or 2 kills, or like Boomich there putting up a double when everyone else was already gone. It's all been very, very low impact. They've constantly been starting like man down, having to play around it.
Low impact? You mean no impact in the second half?
Yeah.
Not wrong. And Mantu, he's been rising above it all as well. 3-0 in opening duels, 7 multi-kills, 20 frags to his name. His AWP is lighting up the server, and Simple is silent on the other side. He only had one shot last round. He fired one bullet. That's all he was allowed. Valde flash down monster again, bails as the smoke comes in. He doesn't want to be cut off from his team and pop flash back. So NaVi regained that control, but it's only a fake. It's feigning control for OG as they take the bomb through connector and back out middle. 4 players here going to mid very late. Valde just trying to sell this fake as much as he can. Are they going B again? Oh no. They're going to go back down. NaVi are already throwing rotations at A. They've just sent Boomage back up on a scavenger hunt. And there's no eggs in the garden. There's nothing to find because OG, they're all outside B right now. 25 seconds. Once that molly fades, they're going.
And here they come. There are 4 players in B for NaVi. If they can't stop it now, then they never would have been able to. Down goes Flamey. Perfecto been spotted there by Valde, and that molly leaves him out to dry. Alexian with another. And, well, it's pretty much all over, isn't it? Simple, 1v5. Can he manage anything here? He swings for the peak, but he can't make the shots connect. And OG, they get it over the line. They lock in that 3rd and final map. And, well, we're going the distance here. They said it couldn't be done at the 8-7 half. It looked like NaVi were ready to run away with this. But OG, they're in with the response. And quite the statement at that as they take NaVi down on their map, Pig. This series set to continue in just a moment, so stick around.